Hi, this is Chef Mark with Appliance Factory and Fine Lines. I'm getting a lot of questions about elevation baking, particularly if your cake is falling. Up here in Denver and at higher elevations, we have to make adjustments to recipes to keep them from falling. The reason our cake falls is you can kind of think of a cake like a balloon and you pump it up full of air, and if you overinflate it, it falls. So what happens is the baking soda and baking powder, which are the leavening agent, act too well at elevation. There's less pressure pushing down, and our cake essentially pops and falls. So here are my 3 tips for great cakes at elevation. Tip number 1, we're going to add a little bit of extra water to any recipe. A tablespoon or 2 will do it for most cake recipes. There's 2 reasons for that. That's going to slow down the chemical reaction of the baking powder, giving the cake more time to rise. And also, here in the desert, at higher elevations, it's drier, so that's going to add some of that natural moisture to the ingredients. Tip number 2, reduce your baking powder by 10%. If it calls for a tablespoon, I take a tablespoon, leaven it, and then just kind of scoop what looks like about 10% out. That will help keep that cake from rising too quickly. And tip number 3, increase your temperature in your oven by 25 degrees. That will jumpstart the chemical process of the baking powder and the baking soda and let your cake develop structure early on. It'll also help it cook a little bit faster, which keeps it from falling. Now you've got my 3 simple tips for perfect cake. Hey, what's your excuse for being so flat?